Hey guys, this is just a quick one. It's a sad one. John McCain, who is a hero of the Senate in America, he has died of brain cancer. John McCain was known as a lion of the Senate. He was a person who was legendary in his senatorial processions. He was known for being in the Republicans. He was a maverick. He ran for the president, and he did lose.
This isn't the campaign I wanted to run.
But he then died of brain cancer, and many people are sad. He had a family, he had friends, his many friends are sad. His best friend, Lindsey Graham, is an unhappy man today. His other best friends, Anna Navarro, is sad. Jake Tapper is very sad. Lots of people are very sad. But you know, there's one person who's not sad. The left. Just when you thought that the left couldn't get any more cross and mean and bad, they decided that, John McCain has brain cancer. Funny. It's not funny when someone has brain cancer. Least of all John McCain. It's not. So I was sad when I saw that, and the left has let me down again. I hate them. Everything about them. It's always bad. While the rest of the world was mourning about a Senator McCain, who was a war hero, who's dead with cancer, everyone else was like on the left and laughing. Ha 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 ha. Brain cancer. Not funny. For example, the disgusting bigots of the left and the leftists over at the Chapo Trap House, which is a disgusting left-wing podcast, made this comment on Twitter. We at Chapo Trap House would like to extend our thoughts and prayers to the family of John McCain and offer them a coupon for 5% off the audiobook version of the Chapo Guide to Revolution, a manifesto against logic, facts, and reason. It's in Vietnamese though, and they think that's funny because he was tortured by Vietnamese. But then later, they said the offer has expired, and that was because he died of brain cancer. Virgil Texas, a man from Chapo, said, retweet existential comics. Before making fun of John McCain, remember that he was a true American. He put his life on the line for an imperialist war, then came back and spent his entire career serving the interests of the rich. I'm pretty sure that's sarcastic. They're saying that's a bad thing. Virgil Texas then said, R.I.P. John McCain, he fucked up his hand trying to do the thing where you sit on it till you can't feel it, then jack off and pretend you're getting a handy. He is survived by a shitty family that sucks. Hashtag patriotism. That is not how he died. He died of brain cancer. He did not jack off himself on his hand. Shitty family. I don't know much about his family.
Name one country that socialism has ever worked, and also every democratic socialist who is going on TV saying that it's good needs to start paying 90% in taxes.
Iceland.
On your tax form. No, on your tax form, I think you should start paying the amount of taxes that every socialist in this country thinks you need to. Because if you think the government is so good at spending money, look at the VA.
No,
because it is dangerous.
I just told you several countries that do it.
But besides, I'm sorry.
Hold on a minute.
Hold on, everybody, God bless you all.
Meghan McCain is shitty, but the rest of his family could well be lovely. So that's the left at their usual tricks. Not tolerant, not civil, not friendly.
Impossible! If you're so tolerant, how could you defeat me? Tolerant left negates your monster's attack, revealing it for what it truly is. And what's that, Yugi? A flimsy excuse! Tolerant left destroys your life points! So much for the tolerant left!
Katie Nelson, another notorious leftist, said, racist warmonger dies, cracks fingers, time to log on to twitter.com and take a stand for civility. He just died. He had brain cancer. Here's another meme, when Assad, who was a well-known enemy of John McCain, looking like Thanos, he's got the gems on his hand, and then McCain, who's got a lizard face, is evaporating, but it's not even what fucking happened. Here is something insulting liberals. I am a liberal, so liberals are like hello to the left. Here is some showing respect to the war criminal who just died. And then they don't even want to eat it. I guess they're just rude guests. Here it says R.I.P. John McCain, 1936 to 2018, but this is not John McCain. This is Kenny G, the famous saxophonist. I guess it's insulting because they didn't even get the picture right. This one is well known, claims to be pro-life, dying. That may be a little bit hypocritical, but it's not the time to point that out. Here it says the far left and the far right celebrating John McCain's death. I think that's a little unfair to the far left and the far right. You don't know what all of those people are like. Again, the left is smearing everybody. This one just says, ladies, find a man who looks at you the way John McCain looks at unnecessary wars. That's actually one of the nicer ones. It really shows the love that John McCain had for these wars, and that a man has for a woman. Here some leftist troll has just put a picture of Donald Trump, and just put a Donald Trump quote. My deepest sympathies and respect go out to the family of Senator John McCain. Our hearts and prayers are with you. That's just disgusting, because it smears not only John McCain, but Donald Trump. It makes him look like a completely self-centered narcissist. I mean, obviously there would be a picture of John McCain there. This is just fake news. Disgusting. Mehdi Hassan, well-known lefty who's brown, said, I have never understood the popularity of this particular McCain clip. The woman says she can't trust Obama because he's an Arab, and McCain says, no ma'am, he's a decent family man, citizen. Yeah, because of course an Arab can't be decent or honest or a family man, right?
I gotta ask you a question. I do not I can't trust Obama. I have read about him, and he's an Arab. He is not. No.
No, ma'am. He's a decent family man, citizen that I just happen to have disagreements with on fundamental issues, and that's what this campaign is all about. He's not. Thank you. Thank you.
Mehdi is not being as civil as John McCain was. What more could he have possibly said than that? He's a decent family man. He's not an Arab. That seems like the most civil thing he could have possibly said in that situation. It's not like his campaign had whipped his followers into a total frenzy of hatred for Obama to the point that they were talking about him being a terrorist sympathizer.
USA! USA! Our opponent is someone who sees America as imperfect enough to pal around with terrorists who targeted their own country.
And he's an Arab.
So where that woman got that from, Lord knows. Certainly not from John McCain and his campaign, because he was a very civil man. And I don't know what else you could possibly say about Obama that he wasn't an Arab and he wasn't a Muslim. That seems very kind. So again, the left has disgusted me so a lot on their gross things that they say out of a man of cancer. At least there was one nice person, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She said John McCain's legacy represents an unparalleled example of human decency in American service. As an intern, I learned a lot about the power of humanity in government through his deep friendship with Senator Kennedy. He meant so much to so many. My prayers are with his family. And you know what? John McCain, he was also not an Arab. He was a decent family man, a citizen. So that's it, really. Sickening disgust of grossness has occurred, making me throw up in my mind and in my mind's mind. And at the end of the day, there is this disgusting gif. There's a lot of things wrong with this. So, joking is bad, and then he's a maverick. Patriot Act, born in Afghanistan, glasskeeper will repeal. He's not an Arab, he's a family man. He is opposed MRKD, Sarah Palin, well, I have to play it again, there's a little stuff in there. Patriot Act, war in Afghanistan, Glass-Steagall repeal. He's not an Arab, he's a decent family man. Opposes MLK Day, no on Dodd-Frank, literally slept with a lobbyist. Repeal workplace safety regulations, Scott Pruitt, I hate the Googs, Sarah Palin, welfare reform, support for Contras, anti-gay rights, Obamacare repeal, saving and loan crisis, has Medicare, opposes Medicare expansion, Libya intervention, yes on Saudi arms sales, Iraq war, bomb, Iran. Now this is really ridiculous because if he fell down all of those stairs, how would the cancer even kill him? That does not seem at all accurate, and I think it's a misrepresentation of what actually happened. And why would he be standing at the top of a bunch of stairs that had that stuff written on it? So at the end of the day, there's no rhyme or reason to anything that the left has done. As per usual, it's gross, it's disgusting, and John McCain, may you rest in peace wherever you are today. You were a magnet of the Senate, and everything about that has been said before and will be said again, even more. Thank you.
When do we send them an airmail message to Tehran? That old Beach Boys song, Bomberan. Bom, 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 bom. Anyway,